Hey everyone, and welcome to TeamReeseTravels, where we talk about all things travel, lifestyle, and more. Today, I want to share with you our 10 unconventional travel tips that will make your next trip even more memorable and adventurous. But before we get started, I want to say thank you for joining us here on TeamReeseTravels channel. If it's your first time, tip number 1. Visit local markets. Local markets are a great place to find unique souvenirs, taste local food, and experience the local culture. You can also interact with locals and learn more about the customs and traditions of the places you are visiting. 2. Carry a reusable water bottle. Save money and reduce your environmental impact. That's right, you can reduce the environmental impact by carrying a reusable water bottle with you. In many countries, tap water is safe to drink, so you can refill your bottle for free. Tip number 3. Rent a local apartment. Renting an apartment in a local neighborhood can be a great way to experience the daily life of the locals. You'll have more privacy, more space, and the opportunity to cook your own meals. This can be especially beneficial for those traveling with families or for an extended period. It is important to research the location and amenities of the apartments before booking to ensure a comfortable stay. So I would look into, if you're considering this route, I will look into renting a Airbnb or even going on Vrbo. Or if you know someone in the area, Tip number 4, use local transportation. Instead of relying on tourist buses or tourist taxis, try using local transportation such as local buses or local trains. This will not only save you money, but also give you a more authentic experience. It's important to research the local transportation system before your trip to understand the route, schedules, and fares. So if you guys decide to use one of the local buses or trains, make sure you understand where you're going. Watch out for where you're going. Get a lay of the land per se. Get a map and have someone, if you can, guide you along the way within the map. If you can find a guide that you can hire that would take you on one of the buses or trains to take you to different locations, that would be great as well. Tip number 5, volunteer in the local communities. Volunteering can be a great way to immerse yourself in a new culture and give back to the community. Consider volunteering with an organization that aligns with your interests and skills, and you'll get the opportunity to meet locals, learn about their daily lives, and make a positive impact on the world. Some examples of volunteering opportunities include teaching English, helping with conversation efforts, or working with children's charities. Tip number 6, pack a portable power bank. A portable power bank can keep your phone charged when you are on the go and may not have access to a power source. It can also be a lifesaver in the case of an emergency. With choosing a power bank, make sure it has enough capacity to charge your devices multiple times, that is compatible with your devices. Tip number 6 is a great idea, especially when you're using local transportation, because that way you'll have power for your phone, because you don't want to miss out on that ideal shot or take that ideal video and you look at your phone and you're like, oh man, I don't have no power to do this. But if you got your portable power bank, you can do it. Tip number 7, go on a walking tour. Walking tours can be a great way to explore a new city, learn about its history, and meet other travelers. Many cities offer free walking tours or tours for a small fee. It's important to research the tour provider and read the reviews to ensure a high quality experience for you all. Tip number 8, use a language translation app. A language translation app can help you communicate with locals, read signs, and order food in a foreign language. Some apps even allow for offline use, which can be helpful if you don't have internet access. When using a translation app, it's important to keep in mind that it may not always provide accurate translations, so it is best to double check if at all possible with someone that's local. Tip number 9, attend a sporting event. Attend a local sporting event can be a fun way to experience the local culture and connect with locals. Even if you don't understand the sport, the energy and excitement of the crowd can be infectious. Sports can be a significant part of a country's culture, and attending an event can give you a unique perspective on the country's traditions and values. You can also interact with locals and learn more about their passion for the sport. Some examples of popular sporting events include football matches, baseball games, and even cricket matches, depending on where you are in the world. And last but not least, tip number 10, take a day trip. Sometimes the best experiences can be found just outside of the cities that you're staying in. Research nearby towns or attractions and plan a day trip to explore something new. You can rent a car or take public transportation to get to your destination. Day trips can be an excellent opportunity to escape the crowds and get a taste of the local scenery and culture. Some examples of day trips include visiting a nearby national park, exploring a historic town, or even visiting a local winery or brewery. And that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope you found these unconventional travel tips helpful. Remember to be open to new experiences and immerse yourself in the local culture to make the most out of your trip. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and for more travel content, and we will see you all later.